Welcome to today's financial news update from QuantByte.io. Cytokinetics Inc. (CYTK) investors now have new options available for expiration on December 19th. These options consider a key factor in determining their value, time value, with 73 days remaining until expiration. Pfizer Inc., symbol PFE, has introduced new options for February 2026 expiration. This expansion provides investors with additional flexibility in managing their positions and strategies. The time value of these new options will be a key factor in determining their price, given that there are 136 days remaining until expiration. Soybean prices have been relatively stable, trading with small gains of 2.314 cents so far. However, futures closed with some losses, ranging from steady to 2 cents lower. Open interest in soybean contracts has seen a minor rotation of ownership, decreasing by only 264 contracts. Soy meal futures were down $1.30 at the close due to lower trade. Cotton prices have declined by 24 to 30 points so far. Futures contracts for front months closed down by 10 to 16 points. Meanwhile, the U.S. dollar index has risen to $97.795, and crude oil continues its recent recovery, up $0.85 per barrel. Cotton futures contracts declined by 10 to 16 points in the front months, while the U.S. dollar index rebounded to $97.795, a gain of $0.380. Crude oil prices also rose, increasing by $0.85 per barrel. Additionally, an online cotton auction from the seam resulted in 240 sales on October 3rd. Soybean contracts remained steady, with minor fluctuations, while soy meal futures declined by $1.30 to $2.30 per contract. In contrast, soy oil futures saw significant gains of up to 36 points. The Export Inspections report revealed a notable increase in shipments. Corn prices have remained relatively stable, experiencing a slight decline of 1.25 cents so far. However, futures traded on Monday ended, with gains ranging from 2 to 3 cents across most contracts. Open interest also saw an increase of 4,763 contracts on the same day, primarily in the March contract. Wheat prices have stabilized, with most contracts trading near unchanged levels after initially showing signs of decline. Despite a weak start to the week, winter wheat contracts have managed to edge higher. Soft red wheat futures on the CBT remain 2 to 3 cents lower than Monday's close. Lean hog futures settle, with mixed results. Front-month futures declined by 65 cents, while other contracts rose. Preliminary open interest indicated some long liquidation, with October and December contracts down 1,544 and 314 respectively. The USDA's national base hog price increased in its latest report. Lean hog futures settled, with mixed results, but generally trending upward. The front months decreased by a small margin, while other contracts showed gains. Meanwhile, the USDA's national base hog price increased by 67 cents to $99.39 in its latest report. U.S. corn futures rise. Contracts increased by 2 to 3 cents across most contracts, closing with a firm tone. Export inspections data showed a 3.94% rise in shipments to 1.6 MMT, 62.99 BU, during the latest reporting period. The U.S. stock market indices saw mixed results, with the S&P 500 closing slightly higher at plus 0.36% and the Nasdaq 100 surging by plus 0.78%. In contrast, the Dow Jones Industrials Index declined by 0.14%. E-mini S&P futures also rose by plus 0.37%, indicating a positive sentiment for the broader market. The U.S. dollar index rose by 0.39% to reach a one-week high, driven primarily by weakness in the euro following the resignation of French Prime Minister Lecornu. Additionally, the yen also lost ground against the dollar after Sanai Takaichi's election victory, as her easy monetary policy stance is expected to boost the value of the dollar. Cocoa prices rebounded strongly, with December ICE New York cocoa rising by 1.5% and London cocoa gaining 1.1%. Prices initially declined before reversing course due to technical short covering, as they entered oversold territory. Coffee prices dropped significantly on Monday, with Arabica falling by 2.41% and Robusta decreasing by 1.24%. Global coffee supply is seen as sufficient, leading to lower prices. Stay informed with quantbyte.io for the latest financial news.